Alright, what's up? So as you can see from the title of this video, this update is absolutely amazing. Now, I really just picked out the things that I thought would probably be best to go ahead and talk about in this video. But firstly, there's going to be a new pistol called the Rosen's Rasco. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it sounds like it's going to be another flame type weapon. It sounds like it's just going to be a flame pistol similar to the Rosen's Hellflame, which was a medium like a medium flame rifle. So I don't really know what that looks like. I don't know if there's been any leaks of that, but yeah, it's gonna be the new weapon. Now, there's two things right now. There's two new echo modifiers that I really want to get into because this is the biggest part about the update, in my opinion, that just makes optimization better, makes progressing builds so much better. This is just going to be amazing. Now, the first one is called multifaceted. Now, pretty much what they said is the 5 attribute points you usually receive from your aspect are now free for you to allocate. Once unlocked, this will apply to all existing slots and all future characters. Existing characters won't see their attributes changed, but their minimum values will be removed. And then e.g. Shrine of Mastery. So pretty much, instead of having, like, it doesn't matter what race you pick, you're always going to be able to make the builds in the most optimized way because you can allocate the points however you want. Now, pretty much pairing with that is the next upgrade or echo modifier is called Elementalist, and it says you no longer have a limit to how many attunements you can start with. You can freely allocate points with them in character creation. These two things are going to be so amazing for character creation and just builds in general. It's just amazing. Like, this is something people have probably wanted for so long, and it's finally here. You don't have to go unlock attunements anymore. Every build is just easy to make. So yeah, those are the two biggest things in my opinion that are coming to the update that I'm definitely gonna enjoy. Like, these are just gonna make build making so much better and so much easier. Like, these two things are amazing. Alright, now going on to the rest of the update, which is actually, there are actually some pretty good things in here, and towards the end I'll get to like the biggest weapon nerfs, like Chorus of Agonies and Eye of Malice. But character creation, there's no longer a limit to how many points this kind of goes along with the echo stuff, but there's no longer a limit to how many points you can put into one stat. So if you want to start off with all of your points, like before you spawn in, into charisma, you could do that. So that's just another thing that's great for character creation. Like, I love it so much. But next, this one is for depth skanking. As you guys know, bird builds have been a really big issue with Star Kindred, and then just like a bunch of mantras that stay in the air. So fix Star Kindred wing dashes, taking you slightly further horizontally after using a mobility move. So pretty much they're just not able to go as far. And then Star Kindred wing dashes are no longer give extra height in the depths. So basically they just killed the bird meta, which is amazing because it's just dumb how people were able to do that. So that's just great in my opinion. Now, something that they did to try to prevent people just from escaping depths if they're in combat, like if somebody's trying to fight them, is escaping the depths with the Idol of Yunshul now puts you in a 5-second windup if you're in PvP combat. So not just like normal PvE, but in PvP combat it'll give you a 5-second windup until you use it. And if the windup is interrupted, your wish isn't consumed. So pretty much if you get hit during that 5 seconds, you can't escape the depths, which I know for me personally I don't really like that because I don't like getting depths ganked, but I mean, I guess it's just a part of the game, so I guess I understand that change. Now this one's kind of a big one for Heart of Enmity. Increase minimum difficulty score requirement for starting the Enmity trial from 50 to 60. Now, I didn't really know this is how it works. Like, there is a I guess score to do it, but difficulty score is calculated per player, with each power adding 3 points and each drown adding 1 point, then taking the score of the player with the highest score. In other words, at least one player must be at least power 20 or have a high enough number of drowns now. So it's kind of seeming like once you reach that score, then you would be able to start Heart of Enmity on your own. I'm not really sure if that's how that works. I don't think it would be, because I feel like if you were just trying to escape normally and then just got Heart of Enmity, then maybe that's not how it would work. But yeah. So pretty much each level is 3 points. Wait, yeah, never mind, never mind. You heard me read that. Basically, I think they just made the requirements to start hard difficulty just a little bit more. Like maybe you just have to have more drowns or something. Okay, so Saint Sworn got nerfed a lot. I didn't even go, like, I read some of them, but I didn't go through all of the nerfs, and like I didn't list them all here, so I'm not going to be going through all that. Just know that a lot of Saint Sworn got nerfed. It's no longer as crazy. I'm pretty sure there was like one-shot combo that I saw in an Agamatsu video, and it was just crazy. So yeah, just don't worry about that. Saint Sworn is nerfed, so if you're getting terrorized by it, don't worry. Now on to the two weapons that have really been, I don't know, I guess just tormenting everybody. The Eye of Malice has had its critical and base damage nerfed. It's had its range reduced, and you can no longer be grabbed by its critical through iframes. Now basically, like, you could go past somebody and then you would still like be able to use the crit and it would still hit them, or like hit them through block. Like, it's just, or I don't know if you can still hit through block, but I know you could go past them and then it would still hit, which in my opinion is, like, obviously that's really dumb. You shouldn't be 10 feet in front of or past somebody and then your crit still hits. And then the weapon's range was like 10.5, which is, I think, is like the second most in the game, because I think Imperator's Edge is still the highest with 11. But yeah, so that weapon has been balanced a little bit, lower base damage as well, and it's just, I don't know, overall a lot more balanced. Now Chorus of Agonies, it had 75% chip damage previously, which it's been reduced now to 50%, which is still kind of insane for a weapon with that much damage. But I mean, 50%, I'll still take that over 75. Now it no longer precedes the second part of the crit if it doesn't hit the first time. So some people would do this little strat where they would look away with the first part of the crit and then hit the second one. I'm pretty sure it pretty much just means that can't happen anymore. You have to hit the first part of the crit to hit the second part, which, I'm not gonna lie, I think the little strat, like hitting away and then hitting the person, was kind of cool. I didn't really know if that was like broken or not, because I haven't used it or really gone up against it that much. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's one balance change. They also fixed allowing, like for the critical, allowing users to parry while it's active. Wait, fixed Chorus of Agony's critical, allowing users to parry while it's active. So pretty much, I guess that just means that like the user, or the person using it, they could parry while they were using the critical, which obviously that's not fair. Now, one thing that I liked a lot was Flaming Scourge. It would just always grab you no matter what you did. If you parried it, it would still grab you. If you rolled, it would still grab you. So now it can no longer grab you if you parry or dodge. They put once and for all, like they fixed it once and for all at the end of that. So I really hope that that's true, because it's very annoying whenever that happens. And now, in my opinion, the most important part about the whole update, even more important than the echoes, is fix the character creator's icon spreadsheet being misaligned, which I just hated seeing that. I hated seeing the battle axe on top of Way in the Day. So yeah, that's really the main points of the update that I thought were important. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different than what I usually do, but I just saw this update and really thought that I should go ahead and say something about it, especially because of the new echo upgrades. I'm definitely going to be using these in my next builds. But yeah, there's a new Discord server if you want to join it. I'll put it down in the description. There's not really too many members right now, but you know, you could go ahead and join and fix that. So yeah, please leave a like, you know, subscribe, help me out, and I'll see you in the next video.